Hello classmates, my name is Stefan Mock and welcome to my presentation. I want to discuss, my presentation is over the genre of tragedy and in written form and elsewhere. So I want to explore it and see what we can learn about it together. So I wrote 5 main questions down when I wanted to start researching, and they were: when and where did tragedy begin? Who are the main writers that made it popular? What are the main themes in many great tragedies? Why were people as a society drawn to it that made it so popular? And how does the genre still influence writing and people's idea of it today? So let's get started. The first topic is where and when did it start? I couldn't find an exact date of the first tragedy ever written. It's seemingly unknown to anyone online and elsewhere. So I looked everywhere for it, but I couldn't find the exact date of the first one ever written. But I do know that the genre began to gain popularity through theaters. No, not, yeah, those type of theaters in Greece 2,500 years ago. So that's whenever it started to really pick up steam. Second topic is who made it popular, and people like Sophocles and Shakespeare. Sophocles is one of the earliest people to write tragedies, and we read some of his work throughout the semester, and same with Shakespeare. He wrote it for plays, and although he dabbled in other genres as comedies and histories like that, but he wrote great tragedies that are still seen today. Formula for writing great tragedy, or themes in it, normally touches on death, obviously very tragic, but Shakespeare and many great tragedies have something else into it, not just someone dying, but maybe adding something like like Romeo and Juliet. The characters are in love with each other, family won't let them be together, and in the end they both end up dying, and it's not a happy ending at all. That Shakespeare really elevated it to the next level of tragedy, not just someone dying, but something else in there that made it really connect with people. Fourth question is, why were people drawn to it? Just like I was saying, I think that people can connect with the idea and fear of death or losing someone that they really do love. I think everyone's had some sort of connection, whether it be with parents, a pet, a spouse, anyone that been attached very close to something, and whenever the idea or the thought of that being taken away from you is very devastating. So I think whenever people saw it, they could really relate to it. Whether they've been through it or not, they felt something, and it aroused something in their emotions, and they enjoyed watching it or reading it. How does this genre still influence people today? Many of the best, it's obviously still being written. Tragedies are being written by many authors. Television, some of the greatest shows, dramas are all over the place with taking things from tragedy written a long time ago, and they're running with it, and it's still working. So people are still attached to this genre, and it was great to research it. I hope that this helped you out, learn something at least, and okay, thanks, bye.